My mom told me I ruined her life, just for being born. When I was 25 years old, on a day that seemed as ordinary as any other, my world shattered. I was in the kitchen of the house where I grew up, chopping vegetables for dinner, when my mother, Teresa, walked in with an expression I didn't recognize, a mix of exhaustion and resentment. We'd had our differences, like any mother and daughter, but I always thought our bond was solid. That day, however, everything changed. "If you hadn't been born, my life would be different," she said suddenly, her voice cold, cutting through the air. I froze, knife in hand, as her words pierced me like needles. "What?" I stammered, hoping I'd misheard. But she continued, as if she'd been holding those words back for years. "I had to give up my dreams, my career, everything because you came along. You ruined my life, Carla." I didn't know how to respond. The ground seemed to vanish beneath me. I remembered my childhood, the times I felt like a burden because Teresa worked endless shifts, the arguments with my father before he left, the nights I saw her staring out the window with empty eyes. But I never imagined she blamed me, her daughter, for the path her life took. She'd raised me with love, or so I believed, taking me to the park, helping with homework, hugging me on bad days. But now, those memories felt like a lie. I tried to talk to her. "Mom, how can you say that? I didn't ask to be born." But her response was a heavy silence, followed by, "It's the truth." She explained that at 20, she was about to move to another city to study art, her great passion. Then she got pregnant with me and everything stopped. My father, a man who never fully committed, left shortly after my birth. Teresa had to work in a factory, set aside her brushes, and raise a girl alone. "It wasn't fair," she said, tears in her eyes. But her tears didn't ease my pain. They only made it more real. That night, I locked myself in my room, staring at old photos. In one, I'm in her arms, smiling, while she looks at me with tenderness. Was that fake? Or had the resentment grown over the years, poisoning her memories? For weeks, we barely spoke. I tried to reach out, but every conversation ended in reproaches or silences. Finally, I decided to move out. I couldn't keep living under the weight of her guilt. 2 years have passed since that conversation. Now I live in another city, trying to build my own life. Teresa and I talk occasionally, but there's an abyss between us. Sometimes, I wonder if she'll ever understand that I'm not the cause of her